Kindling. Adi, and designate. What is your code?
There is no motion, there's peace. There's no ignorance, there's knowledge. There's no passion, there's serenity. There's no chaos, there is harmony. There's no death, there is the force.
Wonderful. Why do you ignite your saber?
To defend peace.
Adi. 6. Ready up. Ignite. Designate and Adi. 6. What is your code?
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain power. Through power I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken. The force shall set me free.
Wonderful. Why do you ignite your saber?
To command respect.
Form 1, also called the Way of the Sarlacc, is the most basic form of lightsaber combat and the most ancient. For this reason, it is the first form of lightsaber combat that most Jedi learn. It was developed as the Jedi transitioned from using traditional swords to using lightsabers. The moves of Form 1 focus on disarming an opponent without hurting the opponent. Its wide sweeping motions are useful when facing multiple enemies, but do not work well against lightsaber-wielding opponents. Notable practitioners: Luke Skywalker and Yoda. Form 2, also called the Way of the Ysalamiri, developed when the Jedi began fighting Sith and other lightsaber wielders. The form has multiple variants, as it emphasizes precision, simple footwork, and preventing disarmament, and this makes it a strong defense against Form 1. Curved hilt lightsabers made it easier to control this one-handed fighting style. After the Sith were all but destroyed around 1000 BBY, lightsaber duels became uncommon again, and few Jedi studied Form 2. Those who studied Form 2 praise it as the most elegant form of lightsaber combat. Notable practitioners: Count Dooku and Darth Vader. Form 3, also called the Way of the Mynock, was developed to defend against blasters. It is characterized by tight, efficient movements that shield the Jedi's body, using the lightsaber primarily as a defensive weapon to deflect blaster bolts. The practice of Form 3 is an important reflection of Jedi philosophy, because it emphasizes the Jedi believe in calmness and non-aggression. A Jedi using Form 3 must clear himself in the Force to anticipate opponents' movements and successfully block blaster fire. Notable practitioners: Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker. Form 4, also called the Way of the Hawkbat, is an aggressive, acrobatic style. A practitioner of this form channels the Force to achieve high-speed movements, impossible leaps, and deadly strikes. To an outsider, it appears as a wild rush of movement. Its use of acrobatics makes Form 4 difficult to master and dangerous to attempt. Even with the aid of the Force, a Jedi risks using too much energy in a short burst of offensive strikes, leaving himself open to attacks if he cannot defeat the enemy quickly enough. Noble practitioners: Yoda and Qui-Gon Jinn. Form 5, also called the Way of the Krayt Dragon, developed out of Form 3, using its precise defensive motions to create a more offensive fighting style. Its basic premise is using natural strength to dominate an opponent. The first variation, Xian, focuses on deflecting blaster bolts back at targets. This allows a Jedi to defend himself while simultaneously using the enemy's weapons against them. The second variation, Gemso, applies the same principle to lightsaber duels. It focuses on blocking an enemy attack, then using that energy to segue into a counterattack. Notable practitioners: Anakin Skywalker and Luke Skywalker. Form 6, also called the Way of the Rancor, is a synthesis of elements from the 5 previous forms. It is especially popular among Jedi who do not focus on combat training because it is easy to master and execute. For this reason, Jedi who have mastered other forms might view it as inferior. The basis of Form 6 is combining lightsaber combat with other Force techniques. For example, a Jedi might use telekinesis to push away enemies, allowing him or her to better manage a group of fighters by facing them one at a time. Form 6 is the primary fighting style of Jedi who dual-wield lightsabers. Notable practitioners: Darth Maul and General Grievous. Form 7, also called the Way of the Vornsker, is the most difficult of the traditional lightsaber forms, both physically and emotionally. Rather than ridding themselves of emotions, practitioners of Form 7 channel them into the fight, attacking with chaotic, furious, and unpredictable moves to catch their opponents off guard. During the time before the Clone Wars, Mace Windu developed the Pa as a variation on the traditional Form 7 fighting style, Juyo. Its premise was turning the Jedi into a conduit, channeling the opponent's negative emotions back at him. Only a few Jedi were allowed to learn Form 7 because it was thought to bring its practitioners dangerously close to the dark side. Notable practitioners: Mace Windu and Darth Maul.